Jaime Lannister. One of, if not the most popular and respected characters in A Song of Ice and Fire. We all love Jaime Lannister. Remember when he fucked his sister in front of their dead child?
It's not right. It's not right. It's not right.
I don't care.
Nevertheless, a great character. Arguably one of the best written in the entire story. Honestly, he has this way of commanding such a presence. His charm and demeanor is so enticing. And Nikolaj Coster-Waldau's performance in the Game of Thrones just bring the character to life in a way that just completely sucks you in. Jaime is a complex individual, even with the teensy tiny flaw of being in love with his literal twin sister. Everyone still loves him due to how great of a character he is. And when it comes to the topic of characters in A Song of Ice and Fire, and specifically Game of Thrones, that is saying something.
There are no men like me. Only me.
Now, Game of Thrones left most of its fan base with strong feelings. But even with those feelings of betrayal and lost, we can all agree that the character of Jaime Lannister hasn't let us down, seeing as he had the most complete and perfect character arc in the entire cast. Wait, no? Most of the fandom didn't like his ending. Well, that's just retarded. Out of all the characters in this story, out of all the problems and hardships and forgots, Jaime was probably the only one who made his way to the end without being assassinated. I mean, I don't see why people are saying otherwise. Oh, right. People were expecting him to turn on the woman he spent the entire series thinking about. The woman whom he'd fucked in front of their dead son. He's supposed to be a man of honor, a man for the people. But GODSLAYER, he killed the Mad King. He saved 500,000 people. He didn't have to do that. It's not like if he didn't, the man wouldn't have eventually turned on his family, putting him and the woman he loves in danger. No. You got it all wrong. He is a knight, a man of honor.
To be honest, I never really cared much for them. Innocent or otherwise.
You do care for one innocent?
That is why he pushed the little boy out of the window to protect the woman he loves. But GODSLAYER, he saved a woman from being raped. I mean, I don't know. That was nice and all, but I don't think it was enough to warrant a turning of the other cheek.
You remember?
While we're on the topic, though, he did save Brienne from that bear, and he did give her Oathkeeper to help her find the Stark girls. A man of honor indeed. But I mean, let's be real, when it comes to Brienne, she sort of acts as a tether, a symbol for Jaime to hide his guilt behind. She represents everything that he wanted for himself as a child. She's got all of the honor. She fights for what she believes in, staying true to her word and fulfilling her duties to the fullest extent. Jaime killed the man he was supposed to protect. He made fun of Ned Stark. He fucks his sister. Jaime hates Jaime. Come on now. Brienne is a great swordswoman who hasn't lost a battle. She kept her oath of keeping the Stark girls safe. She's tall as a fucking skyscraper. Jaime loves Brienne. We all love Brienne because she's literally the opposite of her counterpart, Jaime Lannister. Jaime knows this. I don't understand why everybody else doesn't seem to grasp that. Brienne is the living version of his childhood hero, or the ideal of that at least. He's going to garner up an impulse to protect her from fucked up men. He's going to garner up an impulse to get a sword made for her. He's going to garner up an impulse to have sex with her. He's going to garner up an impulse to knight her. People like to bring up him joining the battle at Winterfell to fight the army of the dead. But honestly, if Brienne didn't exist, he probably would have stayed his ass at King's Landing. Without that figure of knighthood, his pride and lust would have most likely taken a more aggressive form, much like his sister.
Burn them all, he kept saying. Burn them all. I don't think he expected to die. He meant to burn with the rest of us and rise again. Reborn as a dragon, turn his enemies to ash. I slit his throat to make sure that didn't happen. That's where Ned Stark found me.
If this is true, why didn't you tell anyone? Why didn't you tell Lord Stark?
Stark? You think the Honorable Ned Stark wanted to hear my side? He judged me, killed you the moment he set eyes on me. By what right does the wolf judge the lion? By what right?
The Kingslayer!
Jamie. My name's Jamie.
Nigga, what? All that talk about watching people being burned alive only for you to end it worrying about what Ned Stark thinks? If he's this prideful about being better than a wolf, what do y'all think he thinks of the sheep? The same sheep who constantly scolds him for saving their lives. No amount of honor is going to allow anyone to ignore that kind of bullshit. Not in a world like this, and especially not with a character like Jamie fucking Lannister. I mean, people need to realize for all the honor Jamie has, he has even more love for his sister. Sure, he saved an entire civilization of people from a madman, but not too long after that, he pushed a little boy out of the window of a 5-story tower.
Are you completely mad?
He saw us.
For what, might you ask? Why would such a honorable man do such a terrible thing? Come on. We haven't got all day.
How old are you, boy?
10.
10.
For love, of course. When it comes to Brienne, Jamie is a knight. She helps him stay true to his ideals as Kingsguard and a fighter for what he believes in. When it comes to his father Tywin, Jamie is a lion. He admires his father's strength and admires the pride he has in who he is as a Lannister. When it comes to his sister Cersei, well,
I'll go to war with them if I have to. They can write a ballad about us. The war for Cersei's cunt.
Jamie's whole world is Cersei. His love for her represents everything he is. The Lannisters are a very prideful people, and they relish in that pride through their insatiable lust. Whether that is lust for wealth, bitches, or power, they are prone to indulge. Jaime holds a lot of guilt within himself. Guilt that he confides in his love for Cersei. Out of everything, his love for Cersei will always outweigh everything because, like anyone, it simply helps him forget about the world and the pain that it causes him. But GODSLAYER! Redemption arc! Redemption arc. You think killing his king and getting his hand fucking chopped off like it's about to be served at the local tavern would make a nigga think twice about maybe living up to his own ideals of being the knight he always wanted to be, and maybe think 3 times about how mean and abysmal his sister kinda is. Nope. He loves that woman. They are joined at the hip. Jaime might be a bit more empathetic than Cersei, but he isn't that much different from her overall, honestly. Cersei is a
Hateful woman.
She's built a great resentment for the world she lives in, ultimately accumulating in her lust for power. In Jaime, she finds solace, not only because he is her family, but because he is essentially her. When it comes to his love for her, all rules literally go out the window. Their relationship is seen as wrong, sacrilegious. It goes against any norm, allowing them both to feel a sense of power that no one understands but them. She loves him because he represents the power that she feels she is entitled to. Jaime is the same way. His and Cersei's relationship allows for him not only to escape his reality, but at the same time take his power back as a Lannister.
We're going to take everything there is.
As long as they live and love each other, they'll both keep feeding into their pride and lust. Why? Because it simply feels good. Why would Jaime, being the impulsive man he is, ever let go of that feeling? Because he's a man of honor. And love is the death of duty.
It's a good thing I am who I am. I'd have been useless at anything else.